Hello, hello, hello. YouTube, please do not ban my channel for that chat. Tuto here coming to the next search bar to bring you another video. I'm very, very tired. I need a game to play. And, don't want copyright from that. And so I figured I'd pick an easy game to just start recording. And, well, last time I played this game on my channel, I did the Busan Pocket. I don't feel like hating my life for the next 10 years while I try and complete this, which I've only completed twice. This one I've done once. This one I've done once. I completed all these, and I figured let's go in order. We got easy, medium, hard, hard, and hardest type of deal. There's only 5 campaigns. I wish there were more because I love this game and I wish there were more. Oh well. We're going to be doing this one, China. Bear versus a dragon, and unfortunately we'll be playing as the Chinese. I hate the Chinese and I hate the Russians. None of them have brought any good to the world. Well, when they had their communist moment, actually. Early China, when they were normal, when they were not fractured by the fucking shit, when China had their ass together, they were actually pretty fucking good. Especially with trade. And the Emperor Russia, like the Russian Empire, before the good old, communists took over, actually brought stability to the Eastern Bloc of Europe. But, well, communism destroys everything it touches, so let's go play as communists and destroy 2 communists. It is good. We got the Chinese, North Koreans, and Russians, so max amount of casualties is encouraged. 1979. This war between China and Vietnam escalates to a new level, which the Vietnamese beat the living shit out of the Chinese. Like, I think the Vietnamese are the only people to have actually beaten superpowers back to back to back with no fucking, like, professional army. The USSR starts massing its troops at the Chinese border, which is the obvious intent to stab China in the back. Can China really wait to be crushed by the hammer and sickle? Or should the dragon fight the bear while the bear's preparedness are still incomplete? Hopefully you guys can hear it.
November 3rd, 1978. Vietnam and the USSR sign a mutual defense treaty aimed at containing China's influence. December 25th, 1978. 2 months later, with Soviet support, Vietnam launches a full-scale invasion of Cambodia, China's ally. January 1st, 1979. Deng Xiaoping meets Jimmy Carter, seeking American support against Vietnam. February 15th, 1979. China terminates its 30-year-old Treaty of Friendship, Alliance, and Mutual Assistance with the USSR. February 17th, 1979. China invades Vietnam and warns the USSR not to interfere. February 1979. Nonetheless, the USSR sends warships and naval troops to Vietnamese waters and calls in mechanized troops to the Sino-Soviet border. Late February 1979. With its offensive bogged down in Vietnam, China realizes it can't afford to let the USSR get the upper hand and stab it in the back. March 2nd, 1979. Taking advantage of the absence of a main naval squadron and the incomplete buildup of Soviet forces, the PLA launches a surprise attack. Their objective: seizing and destroying the main Soviet supply base at Vladivostok.
Comrade Major, our informants are adamant. The USSR is planning an attack against us in a few weeks. The Political Bureau has therefore decided to launch a surprise offensive and capture the Soviet strategic points. You will thus attack the Soviet units as soon as possible, and you will capture Vladivostok before the enemy can react. This will enable our North Korean allies to lend us a hand. Then you will continue eastward to secure Kavalorov without losing Vladivostok. The whole operation will have to be carried out in less than 18 days. I strongly advise you capture the nearest airfields, land your aircraft there, and neutralize the enemy air superiority. Major Zhao Yan. Would you care to add anything to this? Thank you, General. Major, I want to remind you that spirit of your operation, of your offensive, is an armed regiment that will have to be reorganized after a long trip. You will thus have to make the decision to attack immediately with your infantry battalions or attack the next day with the support of your tanks. This is an important decision. Take time to make it properly. Basically, the big opening move is this. Do I attack these units without the support of my tanks? Because they have to wait a turn before tanks can actually engage in battle, and these aren't like completely bad tanks. I mean, the enemy will have no tanks to support whatsoever. But I lose the advantage of rolling, i.e. I captured this, I just got to move my units in. And then next turn I can move in here rather than capturing. I go in here, wait a turn, wait for their air superiority and aircraft to assist, and then attack, and then rinse repeat with a lot of loss where they could probably rearm. But we don't have to worry about too much. The only thing we have to really worry about is, say, like these, which are, well, T-34 85s and Su-122s. Yeah, neither of which are going to even put a dent into this thing, which is a T-54, I believe. T-54, T-55 type of deal. So, not a problem. Downside, we got some of these militia. These are our only infantry units, but they do come with the ZBD or the BMP-1, basically. A pretty decent ATGM compared to the Russians. BTR-80s would be terrifying. Compared to the Russians, BMP-1s. 45, 20, 45, 16. So never mind. They're actually a lot worse. What's the accuracy? Yeah, same thing. See. Yeah, we can't hope to combat their MiG-25s in a one-on-one engagement. And then the let me do something real quick. This is MiG-21 SMTs will blast apart my tanks because they have those cluster munitions. MiG-29Ks, but they're anti-ship, so I don't have to worry about too much. Though they will fuck up the naval squadrons, but I know how to deal with them. And then these guys are air-to-air only. So the only anti-ground they have are these 8 MiG-21s. And we have no aircraft other than these A5s, which are anti-ships. I got 8 of them, but they got the PL5, which I'll use as a Sidewinder. Like the earlier form of Sidewinders. You can look at there at the R73 with 60-60 compared to my 40-40. So yeah, not gonna win an naval or an air-to-air shootout with these guys, but they only have 4 of them. Let's see here. Yeah, you got these guys with their. These are also 40-40s TNRs. What the hell? Fire Forget. That one's semi-active. Okay. They definitely will always have the range. So we have two. This is one of the main things we need to worry about is their naval support. This alone will not be able to beat it. We only have 1 Muna, which is our supply. 8 of these Moshkets, which can be targeted by missiles, which is unfortunate, and 4 of these Ludas. And they have 2 Soromani's, 7 Nishka 3s, and 2 Munas. That is a problem to deal with. Because it's a Soromani. These things are fucking terrifying. I know ways to defeat them, and it's gonna cost us a lot of units, but it was pretty much gonna require this, which is just basically 12 of these damn things, which will be needed. And then this Korean squad will be useful in the form with these things, these Shanghai, because they can't be targeted by missiles, but they can be used to take out enemy aircraft, which they will be coming in with. These things will be coming in, and it will be annoying as hell. I can also use these to assist, but I can't attack on the first wave. So, and then we got our North Koreans here, which will be very necessity to take Vladivostok, because I'm probably going to use the North Koreans to take Vladivostok and the PLA to take Krasnovolsa, I think it is, and then Dongjin, I think, up there. I'm going to take that airfield because that will allow me to put my planes on this airfield and they can be a lot easier instead of it being stuck here. Speaking of aircraft, we have 3 squadrons of the Chinese at the moment. We have the 7th Fighter Squadron, but they only have PL2s, which are even shit in the PL5s. They only have 30. But I got 12 of the damn things. Yeah, it's use them in numbers. Our opponents are ready to make the ultimate sacrifice pretty much. But at least we do have a 23 mil. We got this ground attack squadron with their cluster. Yeah, they have PL2 as well, but they have 4 cluster bombs, which would be useful against enemy tanks. And then we have these old J5s, which are just MiG-17s with their napalm slaughter infantry. Then we got 2 very good ones. We got this one, MiG-21 PFM, which I know from War Thunder. We have ATGMs. These things have saved my life when I was fighting over here. Very, very good air to ground, because they sure is only a 30 accuracy, but they fire 2 of them. One of them was guaranteed hit. And then we got this one. It says it has a PL7 missile. It's only a PL5. So there's that. Yeah. So we have those trying to fight MiG-25s, which outclass it in every way, shape, and form, and MiG-23s. 6, 4. Turn radius 400. Turn radius 400. Do I at least have better turn radius? I have a worse turn radius. Jesus Christ, yeah. One of the bonus is with the tanks at least is they do have these things. So there is that. For ground forces, for the North Koreans, we just have another Marine Corps, Marine Regiment that we can use to help invade, which we'll be using. We got the Long Wang Attack Force, which gives us infantry. This is our pretty much our best, but just regular. That's about it. Mortar support. We got our artillery convoys. It's artillery, which is pretty good. Anti-air convoy, which just has nothing but usefulness, pretty much. These things are pretty good. Air recon, which is just air recon, and then our anti-tank convoy, which has SU-100s, which aren't really useful, but then it's got these things. A little bit better than nothing. We got our reserves, pretty much what these guys are. Got attack helicopters, which have the HOT, which is deadly. This thing is ridiculous. We cannot lose these things. They're very good. And then a new tank regiment, or as a reserve. It's the same thing as the other one. But we can't really bring in anything big at the moment. We got 30 points. I'm thinking what we're going to try and do first off is, well, we don't have any cohesion with our infantry. But I think we'll make up for that with, because I know I can beat this battle. So I'm thinking we'll hit with the infantry and then tanks. Yeah, so we'll hit with them. Yeah, that will happen there. I don't think I'll waste money on the aircraft just yet. Anti-air isn't really going to be that. Well, we only got 2 of the things, so maybe anti-air might be a little useful. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll take this. Move them up. Get ready to go in. Fortunately, can't put them there. And now for the Marines. What do the North Korean Marines have? Do they have anything? Yeah, it's 6 of these, so. Well, we can go for Navy forces, though. So we'll use the Northern Fleet. First naval attack, and then the Korean naval attack. And we'll send them in immediately. Have the fighters assist, and you guys will embark. Major, I must remind you that the Marines from the glorious Korea can move like ships when at sea and like ground troops when on land. This should enable you to set an attack strategy to take fighters off in a pincer movement. Yep. I don't think I can move you. No. Okay. Now, I could start this attack right now. Yeah, much more higher value of forces, but I'm confident I could win with the destruction points. And it's going to come down to pretty much using the BMPs to kill these guys. Problem is I start over here, which has no cover whatsoever. Let's see. They would bring... Problem is I don't want to have to deal with these aircraft. Because I only got... Yeah, I only got 2 things to deal with them. They'd be useless against infantry. And they have regular infantry, which is a problem. What's up here with these guys? Let's see. Yeah, they have no morale up here. So I do need to bring up my morale, and the only way to do morale is to win battles, not stagnate. 5, 6, 4. Yeah, that's fun. What are you guys? Oh. Let's start with this, I guess. Maybe. Jones's attack helicopters would have been more useful here. Yeah, I just think the attack helicopters would have been a shit ton more useful thinking about it, grabbing them. But those cost 25. Well, they cost 15. Okay, well. Yeah, let's do this. They're there, and then we'll take our infantry. Alright. Move there, please. Okay. gotta start killing. That's the best bet right there. Graphics are a little iffy right now. Yeah, it should give us a good amount of points here real quick. BMP is not the best thing in the world, but against soft-skin vehicles like that, BMP will do just fine. UBs. If I put you up here. I can start lobbing artillery rounds where I think they might be having their command post, but okay, so I know these two are clear because I would have spotted them with my vehicle. You can go here just in case somebody comes down that road. Do you see anything there? Yeah, we get very careful not to take losses. We can't afford to take losses. We're gonna lose this guy. But their problem, they got close enough to get shot at by the infantry. Alright, work on that, please. Here, get in the middle of this. It'll be safer in here. Do they have any more? Unload there. Get over here. I mean, yes, while BMPs aren't known for their ability for, you know, land on land combat, still better than a fucking 14.5 for soft skins. Nope, I hope I didn't lose these guys because of the loss of that command vehicle. If it is, I'm gonna be pissed. That's unfortunate for you guys, buddy. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Yeah, it's a good thing to kill if you can. You take out any form of recon vehicle, and oh my god, it makes life so easy. Artillery. Yeah, this will be our victory here. It's more than 40 points. It's a total of 80. 70. 60. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. They completely lost all of their BDRMs. They lost 9 of their infantry. 1 of their UAVs. Pushed them out. Pushed them out. Which is good, because it means we don't have to try and fight. We just gotta hold them from Rajang. So they're gonna be coming down this road right here, which I can easily set up an ambush in. Probably hold Charlie or something. Probably see see, they have their BTR-80s will beat me there on the road. We'll see what happens. They might not even come down here. I'd be okay with that. Look at that, morale's up to 5. Alrighty, let's end turn. Okay, they didn't do anything there. Okay, I only got 5 points, which I can't use for a single damn thing. And that's where I become from, isn't it? Yeah, it would be. They have no air to anti-air other than these MiG-25s. Which, with numbers, I could do something. I am gonna have to take that anyways, because it's gonna have to. I'm gonna need it to secure my flank. You're gonna have to come up anyways. It's 10 for this, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking I'll wait to get some fighters next turn, and then I'll attack that. I'll get you in there. Yeah. Fuck, let's get you in there as well. The more units in here, the merrier, because this thing is gonna be a bitch to take out. But it'll be for next time. This is Two Tossing. Thank you for joining me on this Let's Play of WarGame Red Dragon. Bear versus Dragon. Stay safe and as always, have an awesome day.